Revelation 18 verse 1 to 24. After these things I saw another angel coming down from heaven, having great authority, and the earth was illuminated with his glory. And he cried mightily with a loud voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become a dwelling place of demons, a prison for every foul spirit, and a cage for every unclean and hated bird. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her sexual immorality. The kings of the earth committed sexual immorality with her, and the merchants of the earth grew rich through the abundance of her luxury. I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that you have no participation in her sins, and that you don't receive of her plagues. For her sins have reached the heavens, and God has remembered her iniquities. Render to her just as she rendered to you, and repay her double according to her works. In the cup which she has mix double for her. In the measure that she has glorified herself and lived luxuriously, in the same measure give her torment and sorrow. For she says in her heart, I sit as queen, and am no widow, and will not see sorrow. Therefore in one day her plagues will come, death, mourning, and famine, and she will be utterly burnt with fire. For the Lord God who has judged her is strong. The kings of the earth, who committed sexual immorality and lived wantonly with her, will weep and wail over her when they look at the smoke of her burning, standing far away, for the fear of her torment, saying, Woe, woe, the great city Babylon, the strong city, for your judgment has come in 1 hour. The merchants of the earth will weep and mourn over her, for no one buys her merchandise anymore. Merchandise of gold, silver, precious stones, pearls, fine linen, purple, silk, scarlet, all expensive wood, every vessel of ivory, every vessel made of most precious wood, and of brass, and of iron, and marble, and cinnamon, incense, perfume, frankincense, wine, olive oil, fine flour, wheat, sheep, horses, chariots, and people's bodies and souls. The fruit that your soul longed for has gone from you, and all the things which are rich and splendid have gone from you, and you shall find them no more at all. The merchants of these things, who were made rich by her, will stand far away for the fear of her torment, weeping and mourning, saying, Woe! Woe! The great city, she who was dressed in fine linen, purple, scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, for in 1 hour such great riches are made desolate. Every shipmaster and everyone who sails anywhere, and mariners, and as many as gain their living by sea, stood far away and cried out as they looked at the smoke of her burning, saying, What is like the great city? They cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and mourning, saying, Woe! Woe! That great city, in which all who had ships on the sea became rich by her wealth. For in 1 hour she is made desolate. Rejoice over her, O heaven, you saints, apostles, and prophets, for God has avenged you on her. A mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea. Saying, Thus with violence will Babylon the great city be thrown down, and will be found no more at all. The sound of harpists, musicians, flute players, and trumpeters shall not be heard in you anymore. No craftsman of any craft shall be found in you anymore, and the sound of a millstone shall not be heard in you anymore. The light of a lamp shall not shine in you anymore, and the voice of the bridegroom and the bride shall not be heard in you anymore. For your merchants were the great men of the earth, for by your sorcery all the nations were deceived. In her was found the blood of the prophets and the saints, and of all who have been slain on the earth.